Well, Ian, give you your thoughts on that performance and the workout.
Great workout, really good workout. We play a very good team, a lot of a mix between some very talented young players and some experienced players in there. So a brilliant test for us, obviously the toughest test that we've had so far in the pre-season. But I thought, after the first 15-20 minutes we kind of got to grips with the game. I thought we played some really nice stuff.
Created some very good chances too, particularly in the second half.
Yeah, second half I thought we stepped up a little bit and we had quite good control of the game. I thought we were really brave. They pressed as well, and Matty Palmer was dropping down and getting on the ball and helping us in the build-up. And yeah, I thought the two or three clear chances that we created were really well worked. What
about the goal you conceded?
Yeah, disappointing set play. I mean, it's hard to plan the set plays when you don't know the team you're playing against in much detail, so it's kind of last minute details around that, and somebody just lost a man. I think Sam thought he could come and get it and just missed it, so a bit disappointed to concede on a corner just before half time. But the result is one thing. For me, I'm kind of taking the 90 minutes and the performance, and it's a lot of the players, it's the first 90 minutes they've had in the pre-season, and I'm really pleased with how they apply themselves.
Second half, I mean, we just spoke about great chances. Carl Wootton looked odds on to score, didn't he? Did you think that yourself when you stood in the dugout?
Yeah, anytime Woots is in and around the box, I back him there. But again, he's the final piece of the puzzle, and he was in the right position in the right moment, and this time he hit the bar. But next time Woots will put that away.
How do you think that the new signings are settling in? Matty Palmer was particularly very impressive today. Kyle Cameron again. Ed Francis showed some real touches of class.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I mean, it's obviously early days for them bedding into the team and the system and the way of playing, but you can see they've taken to it really, really quickly. Matty Palmer today especially, I think he recognised that they kind of took Ed out in a lot of our build-up, and then he dropped down and started freeing us up and getting on the ball, and the balance was nice in there with them.
Did that underline as why you were so keen to bring Matty to the club, that kind of performance today?
Of course. I said when he came in, he's a player with real quality, and you can just see that he can control football games, so that's really important for me from a midfielder in that role.
And another 60 minutes for Callum Roberts today.
Yeah, he started as a 10. We changed him. I didn't feel like he was really getting in the game like I wanted him to, so I felt like it would help with Jim to go in and press higher, and Cal to just find those little pockets to operate in. And I thought once he got into the kind of attacking midfield role, he really excelled in there, and good for 60 minutes.
Now, was that line the strongest one obviously so far? Did that give us an indication of the team that you're thinking about? I know the season doesn't start until August the 22nd, but was that an indication of the side we can sort of expect to see?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting closer, obviously. I mean, we've kind of there's less trialists here today, and then less young players here, and we're starting to play more players for longer, so you can obviously see that it starts to take shape. But there's still great competition within the squad. The lads that came on did well. We've got a fellow sat in a hotel room in isolation, hungry to get out and contribute as well, and I'm sure he's going to do that. So I think there's still plenty of competition for the spots. Yeah.
Let's talk about the trialists. No Kebir Sharif today. No.
Andre
Wright. Yeah. What's the situation with those two?
With those two, we just spoke to. I spoke to both their agents and themselves, and right now in this moment, I don't think there's anything for them. So they're going to pursue opportunities elsewhere. We've kept Will Hondermark because we still want to look at him a little bit more. So that's where we're at with them.
And in terms of the striking options, have you had any news on Lewis Knight's injury yet?
No, we haven't, because he got a scan yesterday, but I don't believe we'll get the results until Monday now. So we'll just wait for that. The swelling's gone down, but I don't anticipate him to be back anytime soon. It was quite a unfortunate hamstring injury, so certainly it's going to take a little while.
And in terms of bolstering the squad and transfers, what's the latest you can tell us?
We're working hard, and probably by this time next week we can hope for another addition. We're getting much closer to where we want to be now.
And the loan market's still available to you as well. Is that something you'll look to exploit?
I think during the season it can be. I think I want to get a stable group of players that I know is here and they're ours, and we can develop them, and then should we pick up injuries, I think we can go and like we play today against Derby. I think we can show Derby the kind of qualities that we've got as a football club and the way we want to play, and I'm sure you see some of the talented young players, they're the kind of players that maybe we can look to bring in further down the line should we need them. If we get injuries or players out, then it's a good situation.
And the player you're hoping to bring in, a centre forward?
He's an attacking option, yeah.
Striker?
Well, yeah, if he scores, then we'll call him a striker. But yeah, he can be.
And how confident are you wrapping that deal up?
Yeah, I mean, we've worked really hard now for a while, and we've been really patient in the market. I think it's been a strange kind of market this year with everything off the back of COVID. So we've kind of been really patient, taking our time, and I think we're really close now.